So, Milwaukee Bucks versus Chicago Bulls series preview. The Bucks are the 3 seed in the East, the Bulls the 6 seed. Some of the basics: the Bucks are third in offensive rating, 14th in defensive rating, and 8th in net rating, whereas the Bulls are 13th in offensive rating, 23rd in defensive rating, and 20th in net rating. And the Bulls are also missing Lonzo Ball for this series, which hurts them a lot. So I think the first thing to bring up is that the Bulls don't really have any answer for Giannis. I would assume that Patrick Williams would start on him, but that's a lot to ask for a second-year player who missed most of the season with injuries. And, apart from that, the Bulls are one of the worst teams at protecting the rim in the NBA. If it's not Patrick Williams, they're really short for answers because Vucevic, I don't think, can really do it. Tristan Thompson can't really do it. The Bulls just don't really have anyone apart from Patrick Williams, and Patrick Williams, I don't feel like can stop Giannis really. Apart from that, I think Chris Middleton also poses a problem for the Bulls in terms of, they're going to have to put Levine or DeRozan on him unless they want to play DeSumo on Drew Holiday and try and get Caruso on Middleton, but it's sort of tough for the Bulls to get the matchups where they have a good defender on Drew Holiday, Middleton, and Giannis because they just don't really have the personnel. So I would say that's probably the biggest problem for the Bulls in this series. If I think of the Bucks offense, apart from that, obviously they're going to have good spacing. They're going to try and attack the paint. They're going to have Giannis being the roll man and pick and roll. And then they also have Giannis, who's added this new dimension where, now he can shoot fadeaways. Now he can shoot mid-rangers. I think the Bulls are going to have a hard time defending the Bucks overall. If I think of the Bulls trying to score on the Bucks now, obviously they have Levine and DeRozan, who are two really great players, and who the Bucks have to answer them. Well, they have Drew Holiday, and then they have Middleton and some other wing defenders like Wesley Matthews, Pat Connaughton. So we'll see how that goes. I think, it depends how much they want to expend Drew Holiday in this series, because if they just want to put him on Levine from the start or on DeRozan from the start, and then they want to put Middleton on the other one, and then they want to have Giannis as a help guy, it could be tough for the Bulls. Maybe they could give them some problem with three-point shooting because that's been one of the weaknesses of the Bucks defense. But the problem with that is the Bulls aren't a great three-point shooting team. But one way they could do that is through Nikola Vucevic pick and pop threes, because the Bulls give up above the break three-point shots. And if Brook Lopez is out there, then the pick and pop with Levine and Vucevic or DeRozan and Vucevic could be on. They could also try and hunt, like Bobby Portis when he's in the game, try and get him switched onto DeRozan or Levine. And then maybe, like, if it's a smaller guy in DeRozan, like Wesley Matthews or Connaughton or someone like that, there could be some DeRozan post-ups, some DeRozan mid-range, that sort of thing. But, the route to a good offense, I would say, it would have to go through some tough shot making. And then I think the Vucevic pick and pop threes and just, I know they don't shoot a lot of threes, but just maybe getting some three-point luck when they do take them. Another thing that the Bulls might have to contend with that the Bucks have is going small with Giannis at center. And there, I really don't think the Bulls have any options, because if you keep Vucevic on the floor, he's going to have to guard Giannis or a three-point shooter, and that could be rough. They could also hunt him in mismatches and pick and roll. And then if you take Vucevic off the floor, you're not really going to have any size in the paint to defend Giannis, and it could just, there could be a lot of dunks for the Bucks. So, I think the Bucks match up really well against the Bulls in this series overall. In terms of a prediction, I would say Bucks in 5. I think, obviously Lonzo missing hurts the Bulls. I think there's just not a good matchup. I think this could even be a sweep if the Bucks really put their foot down. But I think between DeRozan, Levine, and Vucevic, you'd hope that the Bulls have enough offense to win one game, and then maybe they get some offense in transition through steals from Caruso and DeSumo, or maybe Patrick Williams has a really good game. So yeah, overall, I think the Bucks are the better team. I think the Bucks have the right matchup, and I think the Bucks have the best player in Giannis. But yeah, we'll see how the series goes. You never know, but I would say Bucks in 5. Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more NBA content.